Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. J. Kuma Abigail. I'm your facilitator for LIS 109. Today we're having lesson 2. The topic for lesson 2 is information access and utilization in African societies. Information access is the freedom or ability to identify, obtain, and make use of database or information effectively. Information access means that information should be made available to all and sundry, regardless of their status in the society. Since we're talking about information access and information utilization, we also need to define information utilization. Information utilization is not just having access, but actually having the skill to use it for a need. There are some factors that affect information accessibility and information utilization in African societies. There are like 6 factors that I'll be talking about very briefly before we round up this lesson. The first one is education and illiteracy. It is necessary for someone to be educated or to be literate for the person to access information and to be able to utilize the information. So education is one of the key things that is really important in accessing information and utilization. Because if one is not educated and there is information that someone needs, the person will not be able to read it. The person might not have the skill to utilize that information. The second one we're looking at is lack of skills. Lack of skills can be a very big barrier or hindrance for accessing and utilizing information. For example, someone who does not know how to use a laptop or to use other ICT devices, and the person needs information from the internet, the person will be hindered from accessing and utilizing such informations. So it is necessary to have the skills, ICT skills, for any equipment someone wants to have access to bring out an information that is necessary for them. The third one we're going to look at is information centers. Information centers, they are not really popular in this side of the world, but in the advanced countries, information centers are everywhere because it keeps people informed. People go there and get the information that they need to satisfy their own need. But in a country like ours or in African societies, we don't have information centers, but we can have access to the internet in our homes. The fourth one we're going to look at is language. In African societies, the lingua franca, or the language we are used to, is our mother tongue. But in most advanced countries, the language that they are used to or they communicate with is English. And if somebody does not understand English in Africa, it is a hindrance to access the information that one needs, talk less of utilizing that information. So it is necessary for one to understand English. My network is unstable. I'm sorry. Please, I hope you can still hear me. Mr. Sampson, can you hear me, please? Please, can you hear me? Can you hear me, please? Okay, because my internet was a bit unstable. Okay.
A bit.
We lost audio a little bit then.
Yes.
Oh, okay, because I saw that my own internet was unstable. Okay, I'll recap a bit. The fourth one I said we're going to look at is language. In Africa, the mother tongue is our language, and if one does not understand English, it's a hindrance or a barrier to accessing information and then utilizing it. The fifth one that we'll look at is called gender. In northern parts of most African countries where Muslims reside, their females, that's girls and women, are mostly kept inside the house. They don't have contact with males that are not their husbands. And so they don't really have access to information that they need, and they are not able to utilize it because they are not exposed. But in other societies where um, females are free to move around and mix and get educated and socialize, they have more access to information and they are able to utilize it. The last one we are going to look at for this lesson two is road and transport. When uh, road and road and transport means accessibility. When the road to a place is not accessible, information access and utilization will take a long time or will not even get to that place because there won't be engineers to set up things. There won't be market people to go to the market and buy things and come back. But where the road network is good and transport is good in that area, there will be easy access in and out of that place, and there will be more access to information and utilization. In summary, access to information means having access to the internet where there is a sea of information on different subjects, such as ours. And information utilization means being able to use the information that has been accessed, being able to have the skill, acquire the skill to get the information that has been accessed to satisfy our own need. This is a short lesson. I've come to the end of lesson two. I hope you were able to learn one or two things from this lesson. Thank you very much for your audience. Mr. Sampson, Mrs. Ekeng, Mr. Charles, Mr. Frederick, Madam Rofiat, and Madam Ruth. Thank you so much for coming to class. We'll meet again for the next lesson. Have a lovely day.
Okay, ma.
Bye for now.
You too, ma. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, ma.
Hi, thank you.
Bye.
Okay.